Hello, doggos and dastards. My name is Tre Watson, and welcome back to the boss designs of Elden Ring. Last time around, just mostly running around doing stuff in the world. I don't know if that made it into an episode or if this is part of the next one. This is for Future's kind to figure out. He's the editor. But one thing I do want to do is I want to go through this mysterious sending gate and meet the person or the thing or the whatever, which is on the other side, to which end we have teleported to the third Church of Marika. And we're going to go see what that thing is. Just mark it with a marker so I don't get turned around and lost. Hi-ho, Torrent. Castle ahead. Something incredible ahead. Sending gate ahead. Ah, I see. Oh, that's quite well hidden. Well, hello there. Oh. 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 Okay, hi. Hello, I'm not here. Shh. I am not here at all. You seem to be standing very still. That's good. Stand still. Just keep standing still. And don't move, ever. Just do not move at any point. Where the hell am I on the map? Oh my god. Well, we went a little bit out of our way there. Can I have a grace? Okay. I guess we just open the door. Please ignore me while I open. Ah, grace. Good, good, good. Bestial Sanctum. Oh, I mean, this is a little Yarnum. It gets a bit teeny tiny, itty bitty. So, hey there. Hey, buddy. How, are you? Try dashing through. There you go.
I smell it. Death. Feed it me. Tarnished. Bring more deaths. I shall grant thee eye and claw. Feed me more.
Did he just grant us eyes?
I shall grant thee eye and claw. Feed me more.
I think he just granted us eyes. Okay. Said to tremble when close to Deathroot. Claw-marked stone eye received from Garank, beast clergyman. It is said to tremble when near Deathroot. The murky violet iris writhes as if alive. I am not sated, feed me more. Death. Sacred seal granted by Garank, the beast clergyman. A rare trinket which allows incantations to be scaled with strength? The claw mark represents Garank's wrath, enhances bestial incantations learned. Scale with strength, you say? With strength instead of faith. Okay, well, hi, hello. So you're a beast who's also a cleric, and you granted me an eye and a claw mark talisman, and also you are literally dressed like one of those from Yahar'gul. Like, I'm reasonably sure that's exactly the same goddamn outfit as the Yahar'gul people. So, hello? Boy, someone's probably gonna make a real interesting lore theory about that. So are you, like, hostile, or do I have to piss you off to... Okay, so I'd have to piss you off myself. I've decided that I don't want to do that. Right now. Maybe later. Maybe I'll piss you off later and get my ass kicked. But for now, well, we'll leave well enough alone. That's what I think we'll do. and instead just explore a little bit around here. Because that is a large-ass cathedral of which we are seeing only very little. And it's like at the very edge of the world, basically. Yeah. Oh. 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 What are those? What's that down there? Can I go there? Armament ahead, but be wary of jumping. Yeah. Okay. Like that. Whoop. Like that. Okay. All right. So far, so survive. Yes. Oop. There we go. Okay, we're making it. We're making it. Hey. Okay, is there anything here? Okay, so far, very much not a lot of anything down here. But we can go further down. Probably. Yeah. Have to find a way to... Oh, hello. Oh, you have more... You have a lot more health than the bats usually do. Jesus, 887. That's a lot of echoes for a little bat. Okay, let's see. We'll just... whoop. Just do that. And... not sure I can survive that fall. No, I can. Just... oof. Oh, this is like a deep-ass climb. Okay. Look. Let's do this. And then... oh boy, not so sure I can make that, but I can do this. And that. Uh-oh. God damn it! Nope. There we go. Okay, and then over here. Uh-oh. Okay. Meh. Meh. And then... I should be good. Yeah! Oh? Cincada. Short sword given to high-ranking clergyman of Farum Azula. Raises potency of beastly incantations. The design celebrates a beast's 5 fingers, symbolic of the intelligence once granted upon their kind. Okay, cool. Cool. That's a cool thing. I don't have to jump further down now, right? Dragon Crest Shield Talisman. Ooh. Boosts physical damage negation. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. No more jumping any further down, right? Like, we can't make it any... We surely can't. We can't survive that at all. That's not a thing you can survive. And to prove it, I'm gonna throw a rainbow stone. It landed. You can survive it. Okay. Okay, I don't... Okay, my controls are real wonky right now. Oh, okay. All right. I think I think there's supposed to be a death plane above that. I think you're supposed to just void out and die above that. But yeah, I guess I just landed a place I wasn't supposed to. I couldn't fast travel because I couldn't open my map. Okay. Right. I think they'll just... I think my runes just get to stay down there now. I think that's fine. You can just stay there. Aha. So that was true. So someone told me that the guy in question, I'd already killed him. And apparently so.
Right. There you are. Had to work for it, but it's done. Don't say I'm not a man of my word. Here's your prize.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. I should say, if you venture north to Raya Lucaria and come across a venerable blacksmith who's a little on the large side, tell him I sent you, and he'll be sure to treat you right. I owe you one, I reckon. That's enough chit-chat for now. It's time we parted ways.
Okay, but could I have your sword? That's a cool sword. Could I have that? I want that. But okay, I guess there's a blacksmith in Raya Lucaria that we didn't find when we were there. To be fair, I think there's a lot of things we haven't found in Raya Lucaria. Let's not take chances. There we go. And head down south. Okay. That's a relatively well-defended bridge you got there. Could I just go around? Like, not go on the bridge? Is there, like, No, bridge is mandatory. Wait, no, maybe not mandatory. Oh, probably mandatory. Well, whether it's mandatory or not, it does look fun. Oh, yeah. For a given value of fun. Would you get off the horse, please? Still Godric soldiers. Huh, okay. And some of them have been hung from the rafters, I guess, for deserting? The Bridge of Sacrifice, huh? Ooh, Stone Sword Key, nice. Sacrifice to whom or for what, I wonder? Hi, why did you die? There's a person over there. Let's go talk to them. Just as soon as we activate the grace. Hi, what's your deal?
Hello? Is somebody there? Might I bend your ear for a moment, please? My name is Irina. I've escaped from Castle Morne to the south. The servants there have rebelled. I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see. But I swear I heard frightful howling from all over. My good father secreted me out the castle, but decided himself to stay. He says it's his duty. As commander. I fear for father's life. The servants are full wrath, filled with hatred for every one of us. They've since come for every one of the companions I escaped with. They haven't spared a soul. I fear it's no different at Castle Morne. Please, I implore you, would you mind taking a letter to my father? at the castle. My sole wish is that he escape, even if his honor should be the price. Please. I just want him to be safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. Dearly. Then please, take this. Deliver it to my father, who remains in the castle, if you please.
No, I'll definitely try to do that. But this is a Souls game, so gorgeous silken handkerchief slightly stained with blood.
Please, if you wouldn't mind, deliver the letter to my father at the castle. He can be stubborn, but I'm sure he'll come around.
Yeah. Hope I don't have to kill him or something. 'Cause that would not be good. That would be bad. Battle ahead. Dashing through required ahead. Be wary of message. Oh yeah, there's like a lot of things there. Well, speaking of beastly people... Whoa, Jesus! Okay, alright. Everyone calm down. Oh yeah, we look a little werewolfy over here, don't we? They have little wings! That's how they do double jumps! Oh, that's cute. It's adorable. Just some f***ed up little guys with swords. That's all my favorite Souls characters, just f***ed up little guys with swords. There's a structure over there. And a structure usually will have some things inside. Also evil flowers. What's up with you guys? One of you guys is dead and you're sad about it. Aw. Whoop. Do-do. Ha-ha! Let's see. Okay. The first thing I want is the goddamn map, so we're going down here. Which means following the road. Let's follow the road. This is the thing, is like even though in open world games like this you can sort of traverse the map however you want, like you can go, you know, up and over and left and right, and maybe you can climb things and stuff. My advice will always be follow the roads, because the developers will have focused interesting content there. Like that's gonna be where they've put stuff for you to find along the roads, because, you know, obviously. And it's where other NPCs will be and stuff, usually. Like this guy. Hello, guy.
Buying or selling?
Buying, I think. Let's see. Let me just check what's up here. Whee! Oh, wait, can I do that? Can I... Torrent, can you do that? Yeah! Great turtle shell. Oh, is that a shield or is it armor? Oh, it's a shield. Aw. A shield fashioned from a great turtle shell. The natural curve helps it contend with foes' attacks. The turtle is a symbol of tirelessness, and this shield boosts stamina recovery speed. Nice. That's lovely. I'll take that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Okay, what are you guys on about?
Much later.
Maybe that's something that just appears later. For all I know. Because, like, what I would assume from something like that is that it would be another one of those invisible scarabs that have an Ashes of War. Oh, what is this? What is this? Okay, we're marking you. Definitely you have something here. Oh. Did you just attack? No, okay. Seek 3 wise beasts. Three. Oh, hey! Hello. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, buddy. But I guess I'm supposed to. I guess I'm supposed to find the turtles, and that's what those messages were about. Okay, well, ghost turtles, then. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That makes sense now. So that's 2. And where would be the 3rd?
Much, much later.
Okay, but I've got 2 out of 3. And I'm like... not gonna give up with 2 out of 3. Well, that looks unpleasant. So, necromancer's doing summoning stuff down here. Seek boss. Okay, no, actually, not right now. I am hunting turtles.
Much, much, much later.
Yo, come on, Torrent!
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Oh, he was right there. He was literally just right there. Item ahead. Yeah. Astrolabe. Chests. Painting. I'd give my life, not for honor, but for you. Behold precious item. Sorcery ahead. Yeah, this does look like a place where you'd get a sorcery item, doesn't it? A memory stone, hey! More incantations. Painting of a tower. Oh. Well, neat! And then I kind of want to go see what's going on in that crater-pocked glade, actually. Because they said seek boss, and if there's a boss here... If there's a boss, I want to kill that boss. Yo, how you doing? Ah, not quite a boss, then. Apparently he's real bad at fighting people on horseback. And there go the craters. Piss off. Jerks. Could this be a ritual? Yeah, some kind of ritual. extracting something or other from the earth, that's for damn sure. Map, 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 map. Give me the 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 map. The map is over there. Ooh, castle. Oh, okay. Oh, this is one of those giants! With the big arrows! You can absolutely just come at me, bro. Oh, hell yeah. Good luck with that. He was at half health already? Aw, thought he'd be harder. Ooh, very large swords. I'd like one of those. Can I have them? Can I have it? Can I have it? Can I have it? Visions of sword fighter. Seems familiar. Wait. The Siege of Castle Morne. A lone hero fights for his vengeance, only to fall at the hand of Lord Godfrey. Okay. This is this the Berserk reference? Is this like a little tribute to... Fortnite. Indeed. Hi, how you doing? Boy, I showed up late to the party, huh? Everyone's already knocked themselves out. No cellar ahead. Down shortcut lever. Okay, down shortcut sounds like you can jump down there and it'll actually do something. At least if it has that many good appraisals. But then besides that, we also... Ooh, okay. They seem to be enthusiastic about something. Now, let's see if that message is telling us any kind of truth. Yeah, no, this to me just looks like I'm gonna die if I jump down there, but screw it, why not? Let's see. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay, this looks a little bit like there could be, I think there's too many little NPCs in here for this to be a boss arena, but... Oh, is that her dad? Hi, I've got a delivery. If you could just... Okay, all right. Whew. You have bad aim. Of course I said it. Of course I said it. Of course, I just had to say that. I just had to. I just had to say that. Okay. So this time around, I'm going to be a little smarter about it. Oh, right, that wasn't the shield. I didn't have the shield in hand. What the hell's going on up there? Ooh. Is that a pumpkin head? That's a pumpkin head. Yeah, don't necessarily want to fight you fairly. It's ordeal, the trial to survive. Oh, hi. That's a lot of hanged corpses. By the way, important distinction. Don't say hung when you're trying to say someone's been hanged, because you imply something very different about them.
Flashback.
Still Godric soldiers. Huh, okay. And some of them have been hung from the rafters, I guess, for deserting?
End of flashback.
Oh, hello. Okay, I hope there's a way back into the castle from here. Ooh, stone sword key, nice. Oh, I want to have plenty of those. Okay, what's that glowing stuff down there? I don't trust it. Jellyfish? Pickled turtleneck. Oh, no! Oh, you are back. Are you just literally the same character model that you were in Dark Souls 1? Man, not even worth the trouble. Oh, hey, you finally noticed me. Oh, he can do tail stuff. Okay. Oh, with that delay. Jerk. For the day you see new light, I'd give my life. Not for honor, but for you. In my time. Treasure chest. Twin blade talisman. Enhances the final hit of chain attacks. Yeah, I don't get to do those much with this weapon. Well. Beep. Give me back some flask charges then. Let's see what else is here, if anything. Just that thing and the corpse with the thing on it. Tarnished golden sunflower. Wee. That's nice. What else can I do from here? Anything? Even any one thing? Guess I can go over there. And then I can go down here. And then I can go down there. Ah! No, no, no! Yeah, Ooh, whip. Time for love. Tough love. A leather whip, not originally used for combat, but as an instrument of pain. Though its subtle attack cannot be thwarted by parrying or even guarding, it is incapable of dealing critical hits. Good range on it, though. Ah, good. Okay, jellyfish. Precious item ahead, wary of waterside. Somber smithing stone, thank you. Oh, hello. Does that lead anywhere? Oh, hello. Be wary of edge. Yeah, so you can probably fall down in there. Is there gonna be a big crab? Is there gonna be a large crab? Is that what's gonna happen? Yup! Damn it. Okay. Let's see what we have in here then. A Leonine Misbegotten. Oh, you're small. That's usually a bad sign. Fourth. Yeah, there's a fourth. Okay. I got it. Okay. Such a thing as being too greedy there. There we go. Yeah, I think I came here a little bit too... Ooh, grafted blade greatsword. I think I came here a little bit later than I was supposed to. The storied sword of Castle Morne, a revenger's weapon. It is burdened with oceans of anger and regret, one of the legendary armaments. A lone surviving champion from a country now vanished was so determined to continue fighting that he claimed the swords of an entire clan of warriors. Oath of Vengeance. Swear an oath upon the greatsword to avenge the clan, temporarily raising all attributes for a certain duration. While the oath's effect are active, poise will also be increased. 40 strength and 14 dexterity to use. Looks like a standard sword moveset. Can't really use the oath though. Yeah. Okay. I need 2 points more dexterity to use it effectively. A sword made of swords, huh? Visions of dog, why is it always sadness? Yeah. So he was here at this graveyard just mourning, I guess? I mean, if anything, this seems to me... The environmental storytelling here seems to be that the reason the servants rebelled and became misbegotten was this. Like that the lord of the castle has just been killing people and dumping them like this. That to me kind of seems to be the storytelling here, although couldn't say for sure. Hi, excuse me. You're a very dedicated little puppy, but there's such a thing as being too into your job. A claymore. That would be the smaller version of what I've already got. Yeah, with a higher dexterity requirement. Isn't anything else? Oh, wait, is this new? But I've already been here, right? Oh, wait, no, I haven't. Okay, well, you guys seem to have a handle on that. There. And now you turn on me. Me, your savior in your hour of need. Okay, need to talk to your commander, though. I swear to God, he better be here. Oh, an NPC!
There's a face I've not seen before. I'm Edgar, warden of this castle, as ordained by Lord Godric himself. But you can see how things have turned out. The menials have all rebelled. They gave me good service, or so I thought. But it seems it was all an act. Foul creatures, as it said. And true enough, they're foul inside and out. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but whatever you come here to do, I'm afraid Castle Morne won't hold much longer. Take this, by way of apology.
Oh, thank you.
I see. From Arena. Thank you. I'm in your debt, but I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall, as commander, I must remain to ensure the treasured sword of Morne does not fall into the wrong hands.
About that...
If you see Arena, do tell her that her father will come for her once he's fulfilled his duty.
About that...
If you see Arena, do tell her that her father will come for her once he's fulfilled his duty.
No, but like, I literally I have the sword of Morne. Like I killed the thing, and it's in my okay. But the sword has already fallen into the wrong hands. They're in my hands. Okay.
If you see Arena, do tell her that her father.
Okay, so is this a thing of, like, it needs to... Let's just check and see.
I'm in your debt for keeping the sword from those fallen creatures. I'm no longer bound by duty. Once I've rescued Arena, I will spend my remaining days with her.
Sweet. Okay.
Thanks to you, I will be reunited with Irina and devote my remaining days to her. Irina has a gentle nature, though. I only hope it remains intact. Thanks to you, I will be
Cool. Okay, so I guess success. Oh, hey, Night Cavalry. Get off your horse. Get stabbed. There we go. Barricade shield and Night Rider flail. Causes blood loss buildup. That's a dexterity weapon. Okay. Weapon of the Knights Cavalry who ride funeral steeds. Okay, we're right near the end of the episode anyway, but I just want to cut in here for a second. Hi, this is Future Skyne. I want to chat for a moment about the Knights Cavalry. I don't think I have enough information about them to fully suss out what their whole deal is yet, but there's a few things I can form some theories around. First, I had it in my head for a while that these guys look very similar to ring wraiths, you know, black-clad riders on dark steeds and all of that, but looking at them more closely, while there might be some inspiration there, no, the Knights Cavalry actually don't look anything like ring wraiths. It's the horse that does. It has the thing going on with black cloth hiding the face amid a waterfall of furls and fabric, and like the ring wraiths, its costume is used to distort its proportions, giving it the appearance of having an exceptionally long, sloping neck and adding substantial bulk to how it looks by filling in all that empty space between the chin and the chest. The description for the flails says that they are funeral steeds, and that creates a ton of immediate associations. Death has a long association with horses and riders, perhaps most obviously as the fourth horseman of the apocalypse, but also in creatures like the Headless Horseman and the Dullahan. And in modern times, I would argue that the ring wraiths also fall under this association between death and horses and the riding thereof. Because the horses are called funeral steeds, that makes me think that the shroud they wear is meant to either evoke a death shroud, the cloth that you use to swaddle corpses, or perhaps a mourning veil, which would be appropriate for a funeral. Either way, it gives it a ritualistic aspect. Like, this is not a practical way to dress a horse, this is meant to communicate something, and whichever way I think about it, the meaning that it communicates comes back to the theme of death. Like, for example, the way that they stalk the lands between seemingly in random locations and only appear at night creates a feeling almost like a haunting, like they are ghosts that haunt particular places or revenant wraiths that have decided to haunt the player. Design-wise, they also seem like they're designed almost to be the mirror opposites, or maybe complementaries, to the tree sentinels. The Knights Cavalry are relatively agile and fast, the sentinels are tanky and slow. The Knights Cavalry are dark, the sentinels are light. The Knights Cavalry represent death with their imagery, and the tree sentinels put symbols of life all over their armor. Whether that means that these two kinds of knights are enemies, or two halves of a greater whole, well, I don't really know that yet. My best guess is that these guys are the remnants of some order of knights that is devoted to death in some way, and not in the blood for the blood god raging killer kind of way, but in a more sort of quiet funereal way. Like, they ride funeral steeds, they wear all black, they wield scythe-like halberds and bloodletting flails. There is something ritualistic going on here, some kind of institutional or religious devotion. They must have a purpose of some kind, although what exactly, I can't say. Whatever their actual purpose in the lore, maybe VatiVidya has a video about this, their imagery and their representation in the game is yet one more tasting note in the big thematic soup that is currently cooking in my head, directing my thoughts towards death and its rituals as a central theme of the game. There. Oh, fuck me.
Irina, how could this be? My daughter deserved better. The fault lies with me. I chose duty over my daughter's safety. And that is how fate has answered.
Yeah, I could tell.
I'll find them. The foul wretches responsible for this. I'll hunt them down and exterminate every last one of them. Rest assured, Arena, it will be done. The foul wretches
I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure that's what you would have wanted, but can't say as I blame you. Well, okay, Elden Ring, stab me in the heart like that, why don't you? Jeez. Although, to be fair, maybe I should have expected it when you told me to travel to a castle that's literally called Morne. Now, the Leonine Misbegotten, being the boss of this particular area, is clearly the capstone of this place, right? Like, it's the climax of what you're doing here. But the area itself is much more the star of the show. First, though, let's take a look at the boss as a character design, because it's not a particularly remarkable one. It very much seems like the kind of boss that might turn up as a regular enemy some point down the line. It shares with the other Misbegotten the chimeric aspect. It's a creature made of parts from multiple other creatures. Vestigial wings from a bird, the hairy lower legs of some predator, and the facial anatomy of a distorted human. But where the other Misbegotten are beige and grey and brown, the Leonine, true to its name, has a brilliant red mane and a head with a much narrower and more typical human proportion, along with a golden-colored face that makes it look substantially less grotesque than its comrades. Now, red hair has, so far at least, been the calling card of Radagon and Malenia and Radahn, like his siblings. Within the visual language of Elden Ring, red hair seems to be a signifier of power, heroism, maybe some kind of divinity or mark of destiny. It's certainly used that way on the Leonine Misbegotten, because much like spotting a Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonist in a crowd, you know that this guy is the most powerful and dangerous of the Misbegotten just by looking at him. Even if he doesn't look quite as transcendently powerful and interesting as a Souls boss usually does, that red hair, the color of passion and fire and blood, and a face like the sun, that all makes him stand out as something special. Still, like I said, the boss isn't really the star of the show here. The level itself is much more interesting. For example, where do we find the boss, this most powerful of the Misbegotten rebels? Well, not at the top of the tallest tower, that's where Edgar is, and not egging on the mob in the courtyard, and not lounging in the throne room, if such a thing exists. It isn't in any of the locations that within a castle are associated with power or control. We find it at the bottom of the castle, in the most remote corner, at the most wretched outskirt. It kneels in a flooded graveyard, alone amongst a pile of corpses, in the shadow of a lone leaning wall that looks like the final remnants of a church, but now much more like a giant headstone. And what does that say about this particular boss? Well, first of all, it connects it to, you guessed it, that theme of death that I won't shut up about, but it also positions the boss not as one of the powerful, but one of the wretched. We fought Godric in a graveyard too, granted, but that graveyard was at the very heart of Stormvale, a plaza on the approach to the throne room. And whereas Godric stood in a graveyard and defiled a dragon's corpse to steal its parts for himself, whereas Godric's association with corpses was a signifier of power for him, this is something different. The graveyard is piled high with corpses, and it's the same corpses as those inside the castle. So, are we to take away that these people took refuge in the graveyard, and that the Leonine Misbegotten chased them here to slaughter them? Well, maybe. I can't say it's impossible, but I also don't really buy that interpretation. Because as we approach the Leonine, and past Skyen rather failed to express any notice of this, the Misbegotten themselves become more and more passive. We encounter multiple creatures which are not aggressive at all, which merely sit or curl up in apparent sadness, dejection, despair. I kind of wish past Skyen had taken some time to get a closer look at them before he stabbed them to death, but yeah, I have to work with what I've got. The point is, the mood of the castle mellows the further you descend. Up top, it's all bloodlust and carnage, but in the lower levels, it shifts to this vibe of despair and imprisonment and misery until finally, out on the beach, there's 2 sleeping, misbegotten on a small jetty, and none anywhere on the sand. If their great champion, their war leader, their best fighter is here, you would expect him to have companions, followers, comrades, or for the misbegotten who are here to at least be energized and fired up by his presence, eager to guard him. But no, the environmental mood here is cold and lonely and quiet. The Leonine Misbegotten sits alone, isolated in a graveyard which is piled high with corpses. And that's odd because there's no corpses on the beach. In fact, there's hardly any human corpses at all in the lower levels. The courtyard and battlements are an absolute bloodbath, but basically no one seems to have been killed down here. The only corpses are in the graveyard, which, when you look around, all the corpses that are here, they are not scattered around the ground randomly as though they were cut down and slaughtered in a melee. They're all piled by the headstones as though whoever put them here was trying in some way to give them a burial? And I mean, they're not doing a great job of it. It's still very messy, but there's an intentionality here, an understanding, apparently, that human corpses ought to rest by raised headstones. Someone seems to have tried to give these corpses a proper death. And the only one down here who could have done that is the Leonine Misbegotten, who sits in the sand as we enter, kneeling as though in prayer or in sorrow. When I kill the Misbegotten, it drops the grafted blade greatsword, which is a revenger's weapon burdened with oceans of anger and regret, the weapon of a lone surviving champion from a country now vanished. Similarly, outside of Castle Morne, there's a circle of standing swords with an inscription that reads, "The siege of Castle Morne, a lone hero fights for his vengeance, only to fall at the hands of Lord Godfrey." Now, I don't think the Leonine Misbegotten is either that surviving champion from a country now vanished or the lone hero fighting for his vengeance described on the swords, not literally, but thematically, I think we're meant to make some connections here. As far as I can parse the history of what happened, the Misbegotten of Castle Morne were servants who rebelled. Presumably, they didn't do this for no reason, and given the general proclivity of the Golden Order to conquer and condescend, I'm going to take a guess that they rebelled as a play for freedom or resistance to subjugation. Edgar literally says to us that they are foul creatures, as it is said. This is a commonly held opinion within the Golden Order, that the Misbegotten are something lesser. So I wouldn't imagine that their servitude here was either willing or harmonious. Hence the Revenger's weapon in their leader's hands, hence the horrifying scale of brutality in the courtyard. Pain in turn for pain. Vengeance. But, as it says on the circle of swords outside, this has all happened before. A lone hero has fought for his revenge at Castle Morne, only to fall at the hands of the Elden Lord. Once upon a time it was Godfrey, and this time it is me. And I can't help but wonder if once upon a time that lone hero rising up was a Misbegotten too. So will all of this just play out again when we mend the Elden Ring? Well, the game seems to suggest so, because as we leave Castle Morne victorious, we find Irina murdered on the road. And there's Edgar, swearing a terrible oath to take revenge upon the Misbegotten, just as they took revenge on him. It's a cycle, a spiral, and it's a tragedy. Which it wouldn't really be if the Misbegotten were just evil, rotten to the core monsters inside and out, because then the story has a clear villain. Edgar's vow of revenge would be heroic, the origin story of any of 1,000 righteous avengers. It's a tragedy because the Misbegotten aren't just evil, they aren't just monsters. We see them mourn and despair, and in the aftermath of battle, they tried to treat the deaths of their enemies with some measure of respect. It is a tragedy because, in a better world, maybe things would never have had to come to this. In a better world, the cycle would never have started. The Revenger's sword is burdened with oceans of anger and regret. And that's another episode of the Boss Designs of Elden Ring. Progress is slow, but progress is progress. And excitingly, I think we only have about 2, maybe 3 more episodes to go before I have finally edited through all of the footage that I recorded right after the game launched. With a little luck, I might even get to streaming it again before the DLC launches, although, you know how slow I am, I wouldn't really hold my breath on that one. Anyway, let me do the promotions and the call to action, and then we can play the emoji game. The Boss Designs of Elden Ring is funded in large part by viewers like you on Patreon. The algorithm isn't a huge fan of this series, and the ad revenue isn't much, so direct support makes a huge difference, and I'm very grateful to the ones who helped me make it possible. You can join the Patreon if you want, but well, I'm doing okay these days, and my rent is getting paid consistently, so if you have a spare dollar that you don't know what to do with right now, maybe consider sending it towards Doctors Without Borders or the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund instead. It might do a little bit more good that way. And if you give them to me, odds are pretty good that that's where I will be sending that dollar anyway. Besides that, I have some other channels that you could follow if you want to. I do short reviews of character designs, Pokemon, League of Legends skins, and One Piece chapters over on my Shorts channel, among other things. I have a Let's Play channel where I do Let's Plays, and if you want to see the full unedited footage from these episodes and see all of the stuff that I cut out, there's quite a lot of it, you can see that over there. I also now have a casual posting channel called 3Bsguide, where I react to game trailers and cartoons and anime, and post the occasional unscripted rant or ad hoc animation breakdown. Go check those out if that sounds interesting. So, the emoji game. If you have watched the video all the way through to the end, you can let me know by putting a specific emoji in your comment, and I will put a heart on it to let you know that I have read it, with the added bonus that you might confuse someone who hasn't watched the video and can't figure out what all the emojis are about. For this episode, well, since it ended up being kind of a bummer, why not put some sad emojis in your comments? Actually, leave a really happy, positive comment, but then end it with just like a bunch of sad emojis. That'll confuse someone, I think. Anyway, thank you for your time and your attention. Remember to be kind to one another, act in solidarity with those who struggle, and may the tides of history wash gently over us all.